Hey, traders. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're having a good one. Starting the stream like we do normally, right? I mean, looking at your favorite asset while you're here. And you were down like 4%, but you've begun to rally in the past 10 minutes. The last 60-minute candle of the day. And that's why we're all normally here, right? To witness that together. Hi. Dude, Gavin, what's up, man? Thanks for the 100 Canadian dollar super chat. And like just moments before that, we had Vitas, who's joined the super chat from England, mate. Thanks for the joining with the poundage. Thanks so much to both of y'all. Wow. And all the patrons who have joined in the past 24 hours while I haven't been live. Thank y'all. Unreal support. Sorry. So, what are you worried about, man? What are you really worried about? Are you scared? I mean, come on. Even if you're patron, let's be real. The 60 minute had that little bearish cipher, right? The XABCD 786, and you reverse, but not by too much, and it's just not a big deal. Like, pulled back some. What's up, Lucas?
Hey man, can you review the new dollar, man? They're making a crypto fiat non-custodial swap partnering with a fully regulated German bank 1031.
Please be sure before you request an asset, look in the description below at the minimum criteria. It's quality control, quality of life control. All right, thanks, dude, for the 9-ish super chat. Anyway, so this is the reason why. What are you worried about? You go to the daily, you look at the daily. Okay, yesterday was a bullish engulfing candle, and today we've had 23 hours plus of indecision after the engulfing candle, right? How does a bullish engulfing candle become invalid? Anyone know? It's pretty easy. When you get a candle close confirmation, right, below where the engulfing candle opened, that's how you get in a bamboozle, right? You get an invalidation of what this is, what this signifies, which is a reversal to the upside. So if you're just showing indecision at a whole day after completely engulfing, almost Mara-bazooing, it's still valid, right? I mean, people can trade engulfing candles having stops just below the where traders opened that candle. Sure, Lucas, will take a gander. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And sorry, I hate even have to bring it up and stuff, but it's just sole fact of, yeah, when there's high demand, not enough supply, it's crazy. So that's why I don't think there's really too much cause for concern on this pullback at $50,000, which yesterday we were talking about, oh, you think it's gonna hit 50K before reversing to zero or breaking it and going to $1 billion. But okay, it tested 50K and pulled back, and you've just had a mild retrace so far with, that's it. I mean, you're just losing your positive Momo, resetting, and I think eventually the target's 55K. What's up with this music, dude? What the is that? I can't do it, man. There's just sometimes the song's just so bad. All right, so eventual target's 55K. You're thinking just the X, A, B, C, and then D up here. And that's where we're really going to be monitoring it on the edge of our seats, balls of our feet. 55K. All right. Now, one thing that's happened is you finally made a higher high than your previous high, but you've certainly not made a higher low yet, and that's what needs to be established on the 4 hour. What's up, Higeki, man?
Bruh.
Sadie Gammy tipped $40. Submit 2 requests today. $wish and $a.die.
All right, Higeki, when you are tipping, just be sure, this is for the sake of the rules, just be sure like to make them 2 different transactions, okay? 2 different tips. Just, again, you gotta do it because it's like one. Anyway, just do that from now on. Thank you. All right, if you're gonna do that. Okay, because someone like Gavin could come in and tip $1,000 and be like, all right, look at 100 assets for me or whatever, you know, look at 50 assets for me. you know, right now, all these. I'm like, I can't do it, you know. So that's why precedents, rules, things like that. Okay. So really, I mean, that's the update, man. Stream's over, right? Just kidding, but everything's fine. Hidden bullish divergence is still developing. I can't wait till the next day, which is in 46 minutes, for another histogram wick that's hopefully going to continue to wane, to lose its steam, to where we can just get closer and closer to positive. And you know, last time we were showing hidden bullish divergence, right? It was just like clockwork. You know, you'd had a few green days, but right as it went green, that is when big markups, you know, started happening, right? Where we got the new island and just, all right, let's just look at it. I mean, for real here, like when we had, what day was it? All right, so that was the day. Let's talk about the day we went green. Bitcoin appreciated in value. Seriously. 63.84% in 18 days once that momentum began to go positive. That's nuts, dude. So same thing. I mean, we could do, you know, once that momentum finally, let's see, went positive here.
Mitch was talking with some of the guys in the Discord about SPC. Wanted to see if you could take a look at the daily.
What's up, Michael? Yeah. We'll add to the list for sure. Just getting. So in the first day showed positive momo, right? I mean, 100% increase in value once that momentum went from negative to positive. So, I mean, you could have another situation like that if we're lucky. If it. What's up, Gavin, dude? Oh God, dude. Do you hear that, chat? All right, There's just something about these powerful people and their goals. Okay, Vet Moon Boy. He has his objectives. Gavin has his objectives, okay? All right, so here's what's going on. We are 50 YouTube subs away. Yeah, 50 from 50,000. So, I mean, that could easily be achieved on this live stream right now. You know that? So just letting you know what's happening right now. I mean, we're talking historical milestone, the largest, strongest milestone of all time for this channel, for this community. So we get over the goal line, whatever y'all want. It's up to you. I don't have anything to do with it. So thank y'all, and thanks, Gavin, man. We'll do Leroy Jenkins for that, of course. All right. So you understand. We're just talking. What's the dynamic today of just when we're talking about Bitcoin at the beginning of the stream? The histograms on the daily, like what happens when you finally lose all that negative momentum and then you go positive, right? What can happen? And maybe, I mean, these are the type of candles that begin it all, right? I mean, look here, listen, a bullish engulfing candle January 28th ushered it all in. An engulfing candle at a $30,000 area. Right, I mean, you can go back. I mean, look, an engulfing candle January 5th got you a big run up. I mean, look at this nice engulfing candle December 12th. Nice engulfing candle on the 16th. Man, this is engulfing season, on the daily for Bitcoin. So just don't ignore it. I'm not going to spend too much time, but so let's look at Ethereum that has sold off much more, or more than Bitcoin. But just remember, on Ethereum, there is nothing wrong. There's nothing bearish about this asset until it falls below 1386. So you understand, like, what's going on with this is you can see 1386, 1420. What's going on? You're above it. No problem, man. No problem. Maybe a little bit, just a little bit of hidden bearish divergence was going on, like from this histogram island and this high to the higher high with much higher levels of positive momo. That's impending price action, continuation, downside. You're getting it. And so now we're in bullish conditions. Hopefully that bearish stuff underperforms. It ends up making some sort of momentum shifting structure here. Okay. And then Bitcoin starts picking up steam again and Ethereum runs with it. So it's just such an appropriate...
Don't worry too much. Everything is beautiful. There's nothing to worry about.
Just remember, if you're just new or something, you're just tuning in for the first time ever or something, 1386, 1420, these lines here, that is your previous all-time high from 2018. The highest level ever. And that was what you were butting up against from January 19th all the way to the 2nd of February. So you got to love that consolidation, because now, because of that consolidation, we're now in a much better spot than we were before. Because if it seems like people complained about Ethereum so many times during that period while Bitcoin was outperforming it and all that, and people crying about there. So it's like, it's a blessing now. But because if this consolidation didn't occur here, you realize the only type of support you would have had would have been one straight line up, straight line down, right? That would have been it. What a joke, pathetic support, really tough for just that to actually hold. But if you gain more consolidation there, the stronger the support can become. And it seems like now you're building even more support, resistance, consolidation, churning, chop here. More history here. That's good, man. That's good. So, you know, it's just going to do what Bitcoin does. Bitcoin's bullish engulfing candle on the daily actually gets followed through price action in the coming week, next 7 days. Then I think Ethereum's going to catch some bids too. And daily on Ethereum was an engulfing candle that, remember, we talked about. The only way engulfing candles get invalidated is you get a close below the engulfing candle. Right, so if tomorrow things don't go well for Bitcoin and Ethereum, and you get a candle close below 1420, below 1386, you know that this bullish engulfing candle was completely invalid and wasn't real to begin with. It was a joke, and that happens, man. But you just got to have some confidence to believe that was once resistance is support. We have an engulfing candle, a bullish hammer there. It's not a green one, but it's definitely a hammer. And the hidden bullish divergence argument is there, assuming just you go sideways a little bit more and you start rallying, start catching some bids. That's going to be very real. Okay, and we've just seen in this uptrend, we've been in hidden bullish divergence. It's playing out over and over and over again. All right, very nice. Lots of divergence in late December. Divergence appeared in late January, and maybe again once more the divergence will play out again after what kind of retrace? You know, like a 30-some% retrace from the high to the low. 37% retrace in 8 days and an uptrend. Yeah, that'll shake out enough people. I mean, I think that's, so many people got liquidated, right? The premium, the interest all plummeted, so it just wiped everyone out. Good. So we can go back to business as usual, which is the uptrend, the parabolic trend we're in, right? As you can see on your chart. Beautiful. I don't even get it, man. Oh, hey, Michael Saylor bought $15 million with Bitcoin. Does that even matter? I mean, like, I get it, 1.09 billion, but 15 million. I mean, okay. Thanks for letting us know. I mean, it's almost starting to be like he's broke now. He's like completely, he's Bitcoin rich, right? But he's almost got no money left. I just got a couple shillings. Let me put all that in there too. Everyone look at it. Okay. The more sophisticated, I don't think it's true. It's a joke. People talk about it. He's like the McAfee of this cycle. A way more sophisticated McAfee. All right. Kidding. All right. Oh, I got a Litecoin, man. Bullish engulfing candle yesterday. Look, you broke out of that parabolic trend line, but you know, you can do that before getting back. The real deal here is 179. You're so close, man. This one was outperforming yesterday. Like last night, it was breaking back above the resistance point really good before Bitcoin started pulling back. So I think you're in great shape if Bitcoin bullish engulfing candle actually respects the TA. Then Litecoin's gonna hidden bullish divergence gonna continue to develop, and it's gonna eventually run back up to 228, and then maybe if we're lucky, we'll see the third target of the trade setup that we're still in finally get hit. Okay, but this is great. I mean, this is like this type of stuff is continuation, impending continuation to the upside in your parabolic run. It's gonna happen if Bitcoin happens. That's it. Okay. So we want to look at like Bitcoin volatility, BVOL. We want to look at Bitcoin dominance. We can do those before we keep going. All right, Bitcoin volatility hasn't moved today, 0.07% down, no big deal, but at the upper echelon of the range, right? I mean, we are at these levels, you're rivaling peaks and like the capitulation lows and the buying climax highs. All right, you're at the levels, right? December 2018 was that 3150 low, right? Remember, hyperwave, don't buy, sell all your bags at 3150. Durr, remember that? And then July 2019, right? That was after the buying climax. It was on the way up, and that was like the cipher, right? The cipher PCZ area before the whole trend reversed, right? That's where you are. So anyway, I mean, hey, look, back August 2017 and September 2017, you had levels like this too, but we knew the cycle wasn't over. Just right, one or two more times. All right. Bitcoin dominance. Dude, I don't know what's up. This set is kind of terrible music-wise. I'm sorry. Like, I don't even know. It's just like, what's up with all the hi-hat music, dude? Too many hi-hats. It's like, hey, I got a fever. I need more cowbell. I need less hi-hat on these sets. Do you hear that? That's too much hi-hat. Like, this whole set is ruined. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Hello? What? We have people joining the Patreon? Of course. Sorry. I don't know, dude. We're gonna give it a shot. Okay, we're gonna try again. So Bitcoin dominance hasn't moved at all. I mean, like really since the beginning of the month. So it's been a whole month of nothing burger, 61.83% dominance, and it's just sitting there on this just major congestion area where once it makes its mind up, it either crashes to much lower lows or it pumps to 70%, 68 to 70% total market cap dominance. So you just got to wonder. I mean, like, there's nothing implying upside on this yet. It's just at that support. Thanks for the peas. Peas are actually not really keto friendly. They're actually kind of high in carbs. Dow Jones. So I prefer the next time you say peas, you say cauliflower or something. Thanks. Oh, what happened? Hold on. I mean, this is crazy, dude. How delayed these things are. I used to have a really good notification system. Now I don't. For Patreon. I mean, so let me just like name these off because these are people that joined when we weren't live. Paw and Zan2B Crypto and Ty S and Nestor R and Maria and Adam and Sean S and Miles C and Peter P and Frank and Ricard I and Ryan W, Rajesh K, is it T, Andrew H, Steph Crypto, Vitas, John E, Ionut M, Coinbug, Will, Francisco V, and Vinatra. Here's one collective Jesus chant for y'all. Thank you so much for joining. Also, Jake and Tamaz W, the two most recent patrons who joined in the past 10 minutes or so. Thank y'all. Cheers. Please, everyone, be sure to save your Patreon on the Discord. You have to be in the Discord. That's it, man. I can't say it enough. If you join the Patreon, you don't join the Discord. You're doing it literally wrong. So, all right, back to business here. So Bitcoin dominance, volatility. We've gone too in depth on Bitcoin. Now we can look maybe at the S&P 500. Right, volatility still there. It's down 0.81% today. You still, you're not making higher highs yet. Right, you're just not. So I mean, eventually, hidden divergence could be the argument if it keeps losing its negative Momo on the daily. But we're really high right now. I think you're still in that channel. Man, you're so close. Like, you're in it. I mean, the old original channel with the original anchor points, you've fallen out of it a couple times. It's really not that, doesn't look that great, man. I mean, 3 different peaks I can see that are discernible on the 4 hour. They're all, one and then the lower high and then another lower high. So, not really digging that. And the previous local lows, the previous one was lower than the previous one before it. So I mean, you're really extended territory here. You got one high, you got a reaction high, and a potential reversal high. All right. I mean, yeah, you're way above the 1618, but Scott Carney talks about butterflies oftentimes exceed their golden mean ratio, their PCZ. So that could be what's going on. You have your reversal high here, and it's just yet to really play out. So same with NASDAQ, same with Dow Jones. I mean, they're all similar hues. So we got to look at the thumbnail, right? Rocket, unreal, dude. Unreal. Like, holy crap. But you can't say this wasn't perfect. I mean, yeah, I get it, man. What can you do if Wall Street Bets somehow catches on to like something that looks good? You know, they just start, oh my God, dude, they're learning. They're starting to identify the composite operator. Oh no, they're getting smarter. So how did it all start? Just holding the bottom of the range. February 22nd, bullish hammer. You jumped back across the creek, and look what happened, man. Yesterday you hit the top of the range, and then today you just gapped up. And we talked about the next target being 3120, and beyond that, I don't know, man. Right? It's down 3.8%, but it's up 71+% to close. So all you can do now is just fib from that all-time high to the low after it, slow after it. Hit a 1414 fib extension. That's pretty much where it closed at. So nothing for you after this. I mean, gold mean ratio is 44.74. Who knows? These things are crazy, man. It could, you know, what happens if, like, yeah, it could just keep going. The short squeeze could just keep going. But what happens if brokerages just stop their users from being able to buy this stuff again? Then this thing's gonna crash. It will not be able to rally if people are forbidden to buy it. So yeah, highest volume spike of all time, short squeeze like crazy, highest RSI of all time on daily, you're freaking 91. Yeah, I don't know, man. All right, this is where TA starts getting nuts. What's up, Gavin, man? I can't do a subscriber count because I used to be able to do that. It doesn't update anymore like that. It's so dumb.
Bruh. Getting its 50K subs already, man.
Wow, dude. We are at, it just updated. 17 subscribers to go until 50,000. So it looks like y'all been putting in some work since the stream started. Thank y'all. But dang, man. Wow. Should I just tweet it or something? Something to get it over the goal line? Alright, here we go. At 17. Dude! Okay. Can't see what I'm tweeting. I don't even know. What do I do? I don't even know, man. Should I even tweet it? It's so egotistical. I don't know. So like, it's almost like tweeting that's like putting my face on a thumbnail. I'm not gonna do it, man. Whatever. If I will be done. Okay, 15 to go. Yeah, follow me on Twitter and Instagram anyway, you know, so. All right, that's Rocket. Hey, Ford was the top gainer on the S&P 500 today. So surprised about Ford. All right, how could you ever be surprised about this asset? That the monthly was telling you all you needed to know, man. The monthly was it, dude. Right? I mean, what else could you ask for? You have the pattern completion zone of the textbook bullish Gartley. Cool one, Houston. What's up, Houston? He's watching the stream. What's up, Jose?
2 years in the making. Appreciate the education and hard work. Can you take a look at link? ETH.
Sure, we'll look at it. Yeah, look, I'm just getting through. If you requested something, and you met the minimum criteria, just know I'm like getting through kind of like, hey, Ford was in the title of the stream today. Ford was an S&P top gainer today. So I'm just getting through that, you know, and then we'll get to these requests, because you know what happens. We get on these requests, they don't end, they just keep coming in, and it's like I can't even breathe. So volume signature at the pattern completion zone of the bullish Gartley, and there was beautiful confluence of the 786 and the 1414. That's just so much more confirmation, and it was a 10-year large spring back test of a spring that goes back to 1992. Right, that's it. And then the bullish divergence on the weekly to frickin' boot. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable in retrospect. It wasn't even retrospect, because we've been talking about this since I don't know, summer of last year. So it's not like this is anything new. Targets eventually, if we're talking about this type of structure, this type of pullback after, you're talking 2359, 2967, and eventually 3741. And if you want to talk about, hey, Ford has now become like one of the, you know, we're talking like 5 years from now, 6 to 10 years from now. Ford's now the de facto, they've taken market share from Tesla, they're selling vehicles, they figured it out. All right, the narrative of this Gartley, then eventually, talking 4726. We know electric vehicles are going to be one of the fastest growing sectors. They are one of the fastest growing sectors right now until the end of the decade. Supposed to, like, according to Kathy Woods and ARK Investment, their data, 48% increase or growth in the sector every year for the next 8 years.
Can you look at Loot ERC22 image?
Loot?
Not sure this is a good one. It has very low supply, only 40 key points. Making the first loot boxes with NFT tied to the loot.
Thank you, Larry. Hey, Louis, don't get cocky, kid, because we are not there yet. We're not there. We're 11 subs away. So I don't even know why you're acting like I've hit 50k subs. I haven't. All right, that's Ford, Rocket. All right, now we can move on a little bit to what these requests were. Let's see. There's no way keto is crypto. I don't understand how keto is not crypto. Crypto is literally zero carbs, so crypto is certainly keto friendly. Yes, it is. Okay, first request is, what's that one? All right. Good on context logic, man. Oh, wow, nice one on the 4 hour. Look at, I haven't seen positive Momo since the beginning of February on the 4 hour. Really weak still. That's crazy though. Not enough to be like, I love it, man. And there's not even enough data to really be going crazy. There's no edge on the daily on this asset that is pumped and dumped, right? That's all that's happened, and it could very well see 1752 again. I get it. You're like X, A, B, C, D. Yeah, you're at X, A, B, C, D. You're on the last wave, the big wave down, but we just don't know when it's going to reverse. I mean, what if it falls below 1752, makes it a fresh all-time low? It's very possible. So if that's the case, then you're talking about a shark pattern, 113% retrace, right? X, A, B, C, too deep to be considered. Well, I mean, like, you know, C can, the problem is, man, like, it's nothing, because even the shark's a 1618. This is a 200% retrace on C, which is too much. So it can't be any conventional harmonic. So we have no idea is it going to reverse here? Is it going to go to all-time lows at $16 and rally? There's no telling, and especially with no data on the daily or the weekly for sure, it's just really tough. Really tough to determine where this might go next, or how deep it's going to go. What's up, Anthony, dude? Oh, yeah. Okay, add to the list. Sure. We got stuff going on. We got Jeremy B, and we got Steve D. Steve D, not Steve T, but what? Steve T. Steve D. R. Thank you both for joining the Patreon in the past couple minutes. Please be sure to see the Patreon Discord. Thank y'all. Much love. Also, Chris, who also just joined. Chris, thank you. Thank you. I think it should get better the later in the month it goes, but it's just the system's broken. All right. Next one was... Okay, gross, man. Gross. Largest spike of negative momentum ever in history today. Down 19, almost 19%. Wow, that is awful, man. I mean, not any formal harmonic. That's way too deep of a retrace. That's like 786 retrace, or over 61% retrace for sure. So no edge. There's no point even looking at it, because it's just, if the daily is looking like this, where it's not even oversold yet and it's near all-time lows, double top, lower high double top, I don't know, man. Yeah, maybe if an edge develops at 92.47 or lower, sure, but you got one of your highest volume candles ever on a huge gap down on I had earnings. Earnings was terrible. I don't know what they reported. It seems like it's really bad. So immediately looking at this, it's like the Drake meme. No, whatever. All right, so Bitcoin, 48,479. We got 20 minutes till your daily candle close. Short's getting liquidated. Beautiful. Feels great when that happens, right? Because we all want to see Bitcoin succeed in this weird dystopian world we're headed towards. We're in already, but it's getting worse daily, right? Oh, wow. Wow, chat. According to this thing, to my dashboard, 3 YouTube subscribers away from 50,000. 3. What's up, Jim? Aerotine International, nice one. Nice meme. Aerotine International is a cutting-edge company out of Idaho. God, I gotta find the quote. Someone TTS the quote of Aerotine. Someone sales pitched that one for me. Thanks. Good laughs, man. Or what about the other one? From Boiler Room. What was the pharmaceutical company they were pushing in that one? Hilarious. So it's going to take a minute, like 5 minutes to update the sub count. So you can't eat crypto. You can eat your wallet with your keys in it. So you certainly can. And when you do that, there is seriously 0 carbohydrates when you eat your ledger. So again, no, that's not the one. No, there's the... I know we know Steve Madden, but I'm talking about the other one. So tell me, Aerotine International is a cutting-edge tech firm out of the Midwest awaiting imminent patent approval on a new generation of radar equipment. That's what it is. Good God. No one told me what the pharmaceutical stock was from Boiler Room, though, so disappointed. Yeah, but I'm in, dude. Yeah, me too. Okay, chat. So it seems it has occurred. We have done it. 50,000 YouTube subscribers has happened. We've done it, man. Oh my God, we've done it. Okay, I've ascended to new levels. We're only halfway to 100,000 now. Wow. Sad that we were looking at AI when it happened. Gross. We did it, dude. We friggin' did it. Can't believe it. It's such a weird feeling. I mean, it's just a number, but those are people, dude. Those are human beings. Thank y'all. Yeah, we gotta do that for sure. We gotta play it. We gotta play Black Plasma's song, dude. Maybe I can find it somewhere. I don't know. We need to up Black Plasma's SEO game, so I can just type in "Hey Song" and have it, you know, pop up. Dude, let's go, Gavin Crown. Let's go! Oh my god!
Gavin Crown tipped $1,000. Congratulations on 50,000 subscribers. With rating. Now then, BTC cat analysis, please.
Alright, you want Bitcoin and Canadian dollar, mate. Alright. That's not a Canadian accent, sorry. It's okay.
The negative momentum that shifts on the histogram. Thanks for being here.
Can't hear you, bro. All the hype. PK, thank you, man. So, Yanasaw, thank you. Here's your Canadian dollar. Bitcoin to Canadian dollar. Still looking like a snack, right? The divergence played out. You hit 55K. And that's it, man. It looks fine. Now, no hidden bullish divergence. But this is just going to probably follow the US dollar pairing. Sorry, man. It's freaking crazy celebration going on, dude.
This is not about...
Did you hear this, chat? This is some person.
Why can't you just be happy about the TA, the charts, the candles? The heart and soul of this channel is not crypto. The heart and soul of this channel is not stocks. This channel is not precious metals or commodities. It is technical analysis.
Is that a joint? I mean, it's legal, right? Bitcoin going to the moon!
All right, so I was like just tweeting gratitude, right? This is like, hey, we'll tweet after we do it instead of, hey, I'm tweeting, I need the subs, man. It's like, no, dude, milestones are better. Milestone tweets. So what do you want, man? What do you want, Gavin, dude, on the Canadian dollar?
Historical price action correlation, straight down, straight up, straight down,
Right.
straight up, straight down.
It's like just like Bitcoin to the US dollar or the Tether, still in the parabolic run, indecision candle after the engulfing candle. So you think this one could engulf? If this engulfing candle is actually going to play out, this could easily engulf the previous candle. All right, can y'all hear me? What's up, Anonymous? Wow.
Anonymous took $104.05. Hey, Nick's gonna look at Hive today. I'm looking interesting. Thank you. 0.0700000088.
You talking about Hive blockchain or Hive the S coin? Because they're different hives. There really are, unfortunately. And this is like we've had the same discussion anytime someone requests that. So I'll give you a sec to post that. Oh, anyway, I couldn't even hear myself. It was too loud on my side. It's probably too quiet for you, but
This essentially is
FMG here and Patreon member. Thanks, Mitch. Smash the like
Uh,
and pay attention.
thank you, Tower Guy 77 for the 5 super chat. Thank you, dude, and thanks for being a patron, everyone, you and everyone. Okay, next request though.
Yeah, man, but you know
Oh God, are you talking about the crypto? See, this is something I never heard of in my life that is being requested by Lucas. Oh yeah, it is crypto. Thank God. At least he said something about it, so not just NIM. I mean, great. It looks awesome, dude. Bullish convergence. You know, higher highs, higher lows. Nice uptrend. You are in. What's up, Jose? Thanks, man. All right, so
Jose Soto super chatted $50. Here's another $50 for 50 cents. Congratulations.
thank you, Jose, man, for the 100 on the day. Okay, Anonymous, thank you for clearing it up. More Leroy Jenkins. Wow, dude. Thanks for the 74.62 of Ethereum and the $100+ of Ethereum just moments ago. Jeez.
Candace talking about Hive coin. 0.0.
Money burner go burr.
ETH.
Cheers. Cheers,
Brian,
Anonymous. Thank
thanks
you.
For the RKT tip yesterday made back. Can we take a look at Algo?
Jason, I'm glad you made some tendies on Rocket, man. Well, that was a tip. The tip on Rocket was like the 15th of January, man. At low risk areas, it got back to the same low risk areas again before mooning. But yeah, we'll look at Algo crypto. Yep. What movie is that from, dude? Brave New Channel. That's certainly from Goodfellas. Okay, remember everyone was scared about, you know, Stacks got found. He didn't, you know, he forgot to move the truck, and the feds were all over it. And then that was it. Oh, beautiful uptrend you're in now. Nice. It's pretty nice. Just 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. And that's it for now. Bullish convergence and a nice bullish engulfing candle to close the day yesterday on NIM to US dollar tether on KuCoin. Where it looks like all the price action would take you probably up to 1 penny, if you can even believe it. 1 cent. It's never seen 1 cent before. Right there, highest level where traders set it up was February 17th, and you are very close in 9 minutes to history, the highest level ever. So again, you break that, chances are you probably get a 1 cent. This looks technically really good. I mean, just a really nice uptrend. It's not at the bottom of the channel, but that engulfing candle and the way the histogram looks is great. You're not overbought. You're freaking 60.59. Oh my God, it's just really good technically. And if the market doesn't dump, I mean, it looks like it's got more upside in it eventually. So not the best value area, but still looks bullish. Strong like bull. Okay, next one. Old space. Well, I mean, look what happened. You know, it pumped on a news-driven catalyst, right? ARK Investment, Kathy Woods, high to low, hit the golden mean ratio pretty much like the Jesus perfectly. And that is it. It never saw that price again and has dumped all the way back down 11.46% today. It's stuff that happens. Remember the entry for the trade was down in early January around $23, $24. Hit the targets in like a day because of Kathy Woods and then just kept going, just went insane. So nice to see the fib extension play out perfectly, man. Like it doesn't get any more perfect than that before the reversal. So that's it. Like, what do you? I mean, you're right. You closed today right at where traders set it up, December 7th. You're below like the 42.50 high, and this could keep going. Look, there's a gap fill at 27.77. You're getting pretty close. You could build a gap and still make a higher low, and the trend will remain intact. This thing's bullish until it, in a bull trend, until it falls below $23, the previous discernible swing low on the daily. It's not done that yet, and it may not even be deep enough. Like for, you know, just from this low to high, like 618 beginning to break that, and it's heading towards the 786, 886 areas. So, right, just fibbing it right here. Low to high. Yep, 786 is 3161. Just happens to line up exactly where that old gap fill was. And then the 886 is the gap fill itself that has not, the gap itself that is not filled. So you would think X marks the spot if this is going to keep going. 2763. There's no edge, nothing implying upside on this yet. It's the highest level of negative momentum of all time, right? Today and yesterday and the day before, and even the day before that. Holy crap. So destroyed. All right, this is people making money on trades, on momentum, and then they dumped it. Okay, that's it. That's why like having trading plans is really important. Sometimes you miss the crazy runs because of this stuff, but it is now I think lower than the third target of the trade, the original trade setup. A space, man. Nothing yet. There you go, Michael. You wanted the daily. Here's the daily. You want any more of this, dude? Didn't think so. All right, next one was... Huh, interesting. Wow. Holy crap. Kind of interesting here. Really, man. Wow. You gotta wonder here what's going on. Link to Ethereum. Link to Ethereum. That a lot of chop, man. A lot of highs and lows here. Right? Yeah, I mean, that's beautiful, right? The high from June 2019, high from July 2019, August 2019. Look at these low points from December 2019, January 2020, February 2020, and now January 2021. I mean, that's the zone of chop, you know, like where you don't hold that. Go down to these lower levels, 7,586, 4689 ways, right? That's the denominator, the ways. So you think if this keeps up, eventually it's going to go back up to 21,931 ways. One valley, two valleys, three valleys. And the third valley is really strong, bouncing off exactly that high from June 2019. At one point in history, that was all-time highs. So, yeah, I mean, it looks like there's textbook accumulation occurring on this asset. Where, I mean, you just outside the box thinking here, it's right there. Right where that first high was, and then you correlate it after, and that's like to confirm its validity of being a support resistance. And where we are now, right now, it's testing this trend line I plotted, and you just, right? I mean, it's like ascending triangle behavior, isn't it? And if it breaks that, I mean, yeah, I mean, a measured move would take it. I think the target, if linked to Ethereum, ever broke above the previous high from March of 2020 and April of 2020, I think you break that, you're going up to 30,764 ways. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it might reverse bullish convergence like crazy on each valley that's higher than the previous one. Your lower levels negative Momo, and then you got bullish convergence on the RSI as well. So hey, Mark R, thanks so much for joining the Patreon. It says just now, but probably was moments ago because this thing's lagging, delaying. So thank you, dude. Yeah, Mark R, Leo L, and we already, Jeremy B was there already. So, all right. Very good. Be sure to join the Discord if you haven't. That's where you'll get notified when I go live, and that's where you stay in contact with everyone in this community when the stream's not live. So why would you not be in the Discord? Educational resources and everything. So it could be a wedge, could be whatever, could be a ascending triangle, but the fact that it's shown consecutive higher lows and it's just been back testing a congestion area after a huge drawdown leads you to believe there could be more upside in store for a link to Ethereum in time if this keeps up. That's it. Blue Star Airlines. Yeah, dude. Nice one. What's his name? Buck. I can't remember his name. On Wall Street. Nice one, dude. Okay, next one was whoops.
Congrats on 50k subs.
Machines of Time, thanks for the $5 super chat. Yeah, it'd be nice if we hit 50k subs when when Bitcoin was mooning, but unfortunately we're just in that consolidation period right now. It looks like if this keeps up, the daily's implying more upside soon to attempt a big rally on Bitcoin. What's up, Nate? Thanks, dude. I like the accumulation. I mean, you can clearly see on loot to wrapped ether. If you ever break this 6.7, whatever, you know, the amount is lots of wrapped ether. If you break this resistance, I mean, I think it's pretty clear eventually you're going to see that number there. Okay, but it's like 1 valley, 2 valleys, kind of 3 valleys here. So yeah, this does look like it could be getting ready to launch to outer space. I mean, just the way some of these coins have gone, man, you know, there's a lot of them. Like, this will be the target, you know, whatever that number is, okay? That's a lot of numbers. Yeah. That 1272 would be the target after it broke the wick high, all-time highs. And then this number, 16 plus whatever ways, would be a target after that. So yeah, man, consecutive lows, higher lows. That's classic accumulation, not overbought. Positive momentum starting to build again. Yeah, it does look like maybe set for much higher prices, even though there's no certainty. It just kind of looks like it is. All right, just the technicals. That's it. We got less than a minute until your daily candle close, where Bitcoin is about to wrap out this 4-hour candle at its highest level. Let's go, dude. What a nice finish to the day that was just indecision. So hopefully maybe off this engulfing candle, we engulf again. All right, here it is. 5 seconds. A new day has been born. 50,000 YouTube subscribers. The bullish engulfing candle on the daily is still valid. Amen. Beautiful. All right. That's it, dude. All right, so another histogram wick. Assuming this doesn't crash or dump or close below 45,300. The hidden bullish divergence argument is growing in strength.
Sorry if you already looked at. Can you look at TSI?
Please read the description below if you're making requests on assets. Thanks. Okay. So yeah, I do have it planned to be a piece of bread. Even have a special base mat overlay for that, but I can't do it right now. I would have to restart OBS and then start the application in order to do it. So thanks, Wii U. For the 20, right? Thank you, dude. Yeah, we'll look at Tesla. Thanks to all the congratulatory messages on Twitter. Thank y'all. Wow. Just reading some of them. Y'all amazing, seriously. Holy crap. What a freaking day. History. Yeah, that's right. Started on the bottom, now we're here. Sorry, I'm just liking all this. Dang, man. Alright, I'll look at it later. Thanks, dude. I don't understand. Alright, notice how good it looks here? I mean, how it's just perfect. This is the combination of kings. This is, I mean, right? You had the triple MACD bullish divergence on the 4 hour that ushered in the big bullish engulfing candle, which then in turn ushered in the hidden bullish divergence development that's now really strong. And you keep, look, man, you could sell off and go down to 46K today or something, and it still would be a valid bullish engulfing candle. You get that, right? So all is well here, man. This song sucks, man. This has been quite the life-changing journey we've all been on together. Here's a Discord link. Haven't seen it. And also, again, follow me on Twitter at MitchRayTA, and follow me on Instagram at MitchRayTA, where I plan to. My Instagram is going public soon, and it'll be like a bunch of infographics on TA and stuff. So some of the patrons have like a preview of what those infographics are going to look like. So Hidden Jesus Chimes. What's up, JD? Add it to my collection. Congrats again on 50,000. Thank you, JD. You just bought the Japanese Candlesticks canvas print. Cheers. Okay. It was a strong candle. Wasn't an engulfing, but it's fine, man. No big deal. No big deal. You knew that could happen at 50K, a pullback, but as long as you make a higher low than the previous lows, that's good, man. You have to. I mean, it was like that 786 from this high, X, A, B, C, D. It was like a mini cipher that got a pullback, and since it's such an insignificant pattern, could just reverse to the upside again. So the edge was down here eventually when you got back above 44,363, right in that triple divergence period, man. It kind of had me running circles around my room this weekend. Okay. Ethereum looks fine, man. Anything above 1386, 1420 is in bullish, super bullish territory. Okay, so just gonna follow Bitcoin. So NRG. I guess we can get back to requests. Keep up.
KMI.
Thanks, dude. Yep, sure. Add to the list. No problem. It's party time. I mean, yeah, would be nice. Party. It's a freaking Tuesday stream, right? And there's no hype because Bitcoin's not doing anything, so it's kind of like not a very good timing. So yeah, I mean, you had a really nice bullish engulfing candle. I don't even understand this chart because there's no time. Oh, okay, now it's saying it has an active. Okay, so it just had a major bullish engulfing candle. You know, it's above like critical areas. Wow, you could even plot this wick high right there, and look how it back tested it as support. So you broke out, you're back testing, you're engulfing. Hidden bullish divergence looks very real on the 4 hour. It's somewhat, right? Low, the higher, much higher low. Just another one of these wrapped ether pairs. It's really liquid that could just keep going, man. It's in a really bullish trend, and I mean, could definitely see higher prices. Really tough. Like, how are we gonna measure here? Are we going from this side of low? No, you see that's where it reversed at the gold mean ratio. So we just go from this previous high to low. High to low. Right. Whatever that is, 5.9 million billion ways, and then the gold mean ratio is at 6.7 million billion ways, wrapped ways, whatever. Up there, the targets. So Satan Slayer. Dodo to the US dollar. Well, based on history, we know dodos don't survive. So, man, it'd be weird to. How could you name an asset after or make your ticker after an extinct bird? Flightless Bird Connect. All right, yeah, we'll just add it to the list of weirdos that we're looking at today. Okay, I mean, it looks good. Just back tested, engulfing, divergence. All right, could keep going, man. Daily. Wow, what an indecision candle on that. The problem is, look at this. You're so overbought. You're sitting at 80 on the RSI on the daily. There's no data. And yeah, it's still, the back test is very real. Really tough with such little data. Okay, man, just know that. All right, now we're gonna look at arrow time. Just kidding. Oh my god, dude. Is it actually a crypto? Are you kidding me? Pierre, what are you talking about? PLG what? You gotta be talking about actual PLG, right? Not, Thank you. Maybe so. Same thing. Looks like daily negative momentum waning. Had shifts on the histogram. Partial decline. I mean, I think you're talking about this maybe. Right? Platinum group metals. Where, yeah, I mean, it's convergence here. That's nice. I mean, yeah. If that a bullish engulfing candle painted today, and if that negative, if you get follow through there, then that's some nice convergence going on. A higher low, slightly higher low. The stock good. All right. Same thing with the RSI. So if it pivots here, then you know the target's obviously a gap fill at 479 first, but really 537. 537. That peak right here from October 2017, and just above that. It's just a zone of resistance between 537 and 583. You ever break 583, boom, 720 would be the next target. So, I mean, you definitely have, like, you could say there's a supply line there, duh, right? So we got ourselves a supply line. I mean, kind of low risk. If one could try to play the bullish engulfing candle, and if they did that, they would just have a stop loss below where traders opened that candle, right? But then it's like, what if it goes down to 351 first before going higher, you know? So it's 4 hour, any good?
Congratulations on 50K. You've done amazing work and are a true diamond in the crazy rough waters of technical traders. Your hard work makes 100K black not pie in the sky. BTC made it through the week and dumping turnaround twos. Tomorrow will be fun.
Oh, thank you, Nefarious man, for the very kind words and supported. 4 hour looks good too. Really good, man. I mean, talking kind of hidden divergence a little bit on the MACD, right? Look at these, the low, the higher low, right? So be smooth, thanks, dude. So yeah, I mean, this looks okay. Looks like it could rally. What's up, Ross, dudes? 50-50.
Congrats on 50K. I've watched you 25xxl and also RT Mitch, thanks.
Oh, thank you, Ross, man. I really, really appreciate it. Roll Tide. So you could even look at kind of here. I mean, in this situation, what if this? Where is it? Like that support resistance right there, you know? And if you're above that, that's really bullish. All right, getting back above that low, that first low, December 28th, 29th. Partial decline potential partial decline. Yeah, if you're talking like this, right? Descending or broadening wedge, and then like, yeah, it'd be a confirmed partial decline if it got to 524. Yeah, for sure. I love the way it's set up on the 4 hour, the daily and the 4 hour at the same time. You know, that 4 hour would help usher in that waning negative memo on the daily. And yeah, it could be setting up for our prices here. Sure, PLG, it's not bad. I love these 90% retraces, 80%, 88% retraces. It's awesome. Yeah, partial decline, there's potential. Yep, because it failed to hit the bottom of the structure again. So right there. Yep, we'll see how it goes. All right, Pierre. Hive. Could be Hive US dollar tether. Which, don't know why you want to see this. Ugh. Hive US dollar tether. Like major double top, it's crapping out. There's nothing I see right now that sticks out as an amazing opportunity. I mean, yeah, it's in an uptrend. Definitely an uptrend, but it's just failed miserably to break above the high from February 15th. So you think the next target is 24 cents. After that's 19.87 cents. 200 day or 200 moving average down here at like 23 cents. So right now I'm looking at it, I'm like, nope, nothing really sticks out at all as good on Hive. Nothing, dude. Like, yeah, there was hidden bullish divergence that played out quick, and now it's already building negative momentum again. This is not that. I mean, there's definitely low risk areas at 20 cents. I mean, this isn't even really a good one right there. That's like, it's really like that. Okay. Nah, 20 cents would be like low risk. You're in the dead middle between 20 cents and 38 cents. You get it, right? It's just not that, nope, sorry. Like, you can, I mean, that's, you get a lot of requests, and some are great and some are terrible. Just, Algo, hidden bullish divergence, still in development, not out of the woods at all. Oops. 4 hour, still fine. You've broken the supply line. You just spent good amount of time after you broke out back testing what was once resistance and support for the good amount of 8 hours. You're holding that 200 moving average still. Look, you've sprung. You're trying to back test the spring of the 200 moving average while at the same time you're back testing the supply line as demand line. Wow. So it's like the guy from Office Space. It's like, what would you do with $1 million? I would not only back test the 200 moving average as support, but also the supply line at the same time, right? And so eventually, if this consolidation structure that hints at bullishness, right, with a sell wall of accumulation, if it ever breaks $1.19, target's 153. A measured move of that consolidation structure. That's it. That's it for the attempted rally on the daily. Yep, that would take you up to common retraces from that high to low of this correction. All right, yeah, I mean, the freaking 4 hour histogram is terrible. It's just like, you got all this extended amount of positive momentum, nothing's happening. So you should pray for Bitcoin, I guess, on this one. God, man, it's like, I hate this. Every time I tweet, it's like I have a freaking misspell. Like, thank everyone, not thanks everyone. God. I'm gonna type coffee fee on every freaking tweet. Song Siren, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Not sure if it was now or 5 minutes ago, but thank you. Across the pond, the pounds. It's funny, I've noticed an influx of British patrons ever since we found out my genetics are like heavy British. So hello, governor. Thank you, mate. Okay, Tesla. It's been getting wrecked. Got as low as 620 before a big bounce. Finally showing positive momentum again for the first time since January 14th. It's been bad, man. Big sell-off been going on. Med patent IPO. Thank you, Mr. Crusher of that. Thank you, dude. Mid patent IPO. So no edge on the 4 hour at all. I'm not, dude.
Some part Scandinavian too. Smiley face.
Yeah, but like what, 0.3%? Or I didn't even, was there even that? I mean, oh, here's your, oh nice, the log scale uptrend where you hit that supply line up there and you pull back. This is it, man. This is the big time log scale chart on this. Okay, so near the heart line. Eventually, never mind really. Can't really argue hidden divergence at all. So yeah, just you hit that supply line going February 2020, September 2020, and then pretty much January 2021, right? You've sold it kind of like Ethereum a little bit, right? So a lot of downside potential and still a lot of upside potential, I guess, right? If you think if Bitcoin rallies, this thing's gonna rally too. There's not much to look at really, right? Besides that in log scale. I mean, you were just recently, in past week, saw your highest levels of negative momentum on the daily in history. Lowest level of relative strength you had seen since March of last year, COVID crash. So yeah, major haircut on Tesla from $900+ all the way down to $600. Is the most important. It was 8.9% Scandinavian. Is that real? Gotta look at this again. Can't even remember. Nah, 3.2% Scandinavian. So fake news, Thanos. You don't even know what you're talking about. 3.2%. Okay. Still there a little bit. That was probably a little bit from those Vikings coming over, pillaging our lands for a little bit of time in history. So hey, Bitcoin catching some bids, man. Yeah. It's like check this, dude. Check out Tesla that's pulled back. I mean, all right. So you want to know something? 200 moving average hit for the first time since April 7th of last year. That's pretty big time right there. And that's so strong. When you've gone almost an entire year before testing the 200 moving average on the 4 hour chart, not even the daily. That is ridiculous. So let's see what happens. I mean, the first time we tested it, we just bounced the bots. Bots had to have like limit buys set up at that 200 moving average, right? But it doesn't mean that it can't rally and then make a lower high and then sell off again. So I wish there was more to talk about. It's like, hey, it's not like Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers? Anyone? Bueller? Is that it? It's actually a thing, dude. Actually, literally a thing. Dude, is that an inverse head and shoulders? I guess it could be. It could be an inverse head and shoulders if you got an imagination. You got a neckline, whatever. You got a neckline, you got a left shoulder, you got a head, you got a right shoulder. Now, maybe, if you're lucky, right? This is open-minded thinking, just identification on a chart we've never looked at in our entire lives. That maybe, just maybe, is trying to pull a fast one. Where you look, it's really 383 being held as support on the right shoulder. This is very, very textbook looking. Like, you prefer like horizontal necklines, because then you could just say, oh, it's just a triangle. You don't want lower highs on the right side. That's okay. They still can play out beautifully. One thing that's pretty cool here is, don't know, where'd you anchor here? Like, whatever happened, I think you've broken a supply line of some sort. However you would anchor here. It's like this or this or this. You've broken something. You've broken a supply line of some sort. And just if it plays out, right? A measured move, pretty easy. Nice one on Dodo, the dodo bird. Decentralized extinct dodo birds. Oh my god, I'm in log scale. I'm embarrassed. Still, it actually looks a little better in linear scale. There you go, dudes. Let me Make sure that's right again. Yeah, it didn't mess anything up. So your target on Dodo for show is 559. Oh my god, I feel like I'm in the Goonies movie right now. Y'all hear this? Anyone else getting those vibes? Sorry, that got all screwed up. So whichever way you want to look at it, like you broke this, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, look, where you broke it, you sold off, you back tested as support, and now the momentum is shifting completely. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of like a scuffed GRT, chat. Wow. Scuffed GRT. Now, of course, you could always go down to 350 and test that scam wick low, but if you're talking about want to take advantage of this asset, maybe, I mean, this is the way to kind of look at it. Gotta have hope from Bitcoin. And then after that, I think your target after measure move would be pretty simple. I mean, it would take you all the way up to that high of $7. So you could look at it, all right? Give me a sec. So pretty tight stop. You're kind of swinging for, hey, it's just back test to the left shoulder, and this is it, you know? Sorry, just turn up music a little bit because I was doing something. So there you go, the dodo bird looking like a prime entry area. I'm not saying you should do it, or I'm saying one could do it. They want to participate in a momentum shifting structure. Once 434 gets broken, then you confirm that the momentum shifting structure is valid. Inverse head and shoulders, slanted inverse head and shoulders. Okay, cool. Are we coolio on the dodo bird? Fly, baby, fly. GRT connect. Remember, GRT was just a joke, man. It was a nobody. It was a nothing burger. But then it was like, dude, can you look at GRT, man? Dude, GRT looks so good, man. Or it's like, just look at it. I'm like, oh my God, look what how it started. This is why I was stronger here. Okay, you get it? How you like fell below that first low, you rallied, and then you back tested the low, the spring back test. That was it, dude. That kingdom come to insane levels of appreciation. And it all started with the Momo shift structure. All right. We didn't know anything about GRT. We didn't know what it was going to do fundamentally. It was like, oh, we didn't know. We were like, cool, conventional potential trade setup, no problem. And then it just, remember, that was the beginning of the book and also the first chapter of the book. That sometimes that happens, right? Because we talk about the trend, the overall long-term trend is the book. Inside the book, you're going to have different chapters, bullish chapters. You're going to have correction chapters, right? Where you get short-term downtrends, right? Pullbacks, Bitcoin pullback. Its book. Its book is extremely bullish. But like you see the chapters you get. Oh no, the F2 pull chapter. Oh no, of the bad guys, the antagonists in the book. Oh no, another pullback. But look, the overall book is bullish. So then chapters end and then new chapters begin to continue the book. All right? What are you worried about? Hidden bullish divergence is really getting there, man. Impending price action continuation to the upside is being implied on a quite significant time scale to at least test all-time highs I mean that, or 55K, which is 70% retrace, you might be screwed there. But let's see. Really bullish trend, parabolic. Very parabolic. Okay. With the arrow and the arrow, right? It's like that. This implies this. Okay. And thanks to the 1,536 people tuned in. If you're enjoying this 50,000 YouTube subscriber milestone stream, and Dodo, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks so much for being here, everyone. It's kind of a wild sight to behold over here. Oh man, good stream, I guess, right? An hour and 30 minutes live. What else do you want, right? Just kidding, got some more requests to look at. I don't know, Zcash, man. Is it an inverse head and shoulders? If you're considering this an inverse head and shoulders on Zcash, a small one, down here, the neckline's 124.42. You break it, you're going to 139, which is pretty much the target, 139.53, right? It's just all on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin doesn't dump tremendously, then you got a chance here. You can use your imagination to paint a way to maybe size up risk here. At the same time, it's not real. It is a potential pattern. I love the bullish hammer reversal here on Zcash at the 110 low. And now it's just doing similar stuff. Look, you could look at it, size it up that way, right?
What is the difference with the log scale and normal scale?
Log scale measures the chart in percentage change, and linear scale deciphers the price, right? The price change. So you use like log scale and really long uptrends on daily, weekly time scales, right? Like Bitcoin from its inception price to now, like you'd never be able to use linear scale. It's too much. But if you use log scale, it just charts the percentage change in value, not price. So it makes it possible to chart it. So, but when you're zoomed in, looking at potential 4-hour swing trades, always linear scale, never log scale, okay? That's Zcash right there. I mean, this could be real. If Bitcoin catches bids and that hidden bullish divergence continues to play out and that bullish engulfing candle is real, Zcash going to catch bids, man, and going to go with Bitcoin, and this is going to play out. Kind of crazy. Not the strongest, but it's kind of there. Look, and I like how what's happening. It's really like one bottom and a second bottom, and the second bottom is showing the momentum shifting structure. That's bullish, man, because it's like you just do this. It's like one valley, and you change the color here because it's a different structure, right? It's not an inverse head and shoulders, so we just make it, I don't know, man, like purple
Mitch.
or something. Nah, gosh dang, man, I don't.
Can you go over Iceland's? How to best identify them?
Teal's fine, I guess.
Big Saban fan.
Right, so it's like a potential double bottom, and at the same time on the right shoulders, or on the right second bottom, is maybe a bullish reversal in itself. Okay. Okay, we'll see. See what happens. If Bitcoin catches bids, probably going to play out. If Bitcoin dumps, then nah, it's screwed. Okay. What's up, Brad, man? Yeah, roll tide. I mean, best way to identify it's very simple, right? We can go back to Ford. Why not Ford? Top gainer on the S&P 500 today. Let's go to the monthly time scale. The monthly, Brad Hoover. What's an ice line? A historical low and high, right? So obviously, a critical ice line on Ford is this little zone between, look, I mean, either 1990 or 1991. I could have plotted both. I just chose the low point. It's really the first one. So like that right there is the ice line to me. And look, you can like witness what 30 years later, 30 years plus later, price action correlation to it. So all support resistances, that's just what an ice line is. It's a Wyckofian term. It's not actually something that Richard Wyckoff came up with. It was the people that took his research and analysis and studied it furthermore, and then they created that terminology, the ice line. But that's what it is, a historical support resistance where if you see an asset hit that level or it's created for the first time and you notice what happens at that ice line, major markups, right? Look what happened when you broke the ice line. Woo, big sell-off, but you got back above it. And look what happened in May of last year. You back tested it, and what'd you do? You held and you went nuts ever since, right? That's an ice line. Another major ice line. Look, Trader set it up November 3rd, 2003. Major ice line, and it's like, you know, the zone of resistance too with the wick high too. I just put a lot of weight on the candle closes, because that's where traders settle up. Everything's noise outside of that where the wicks are. So, but anyway, so the zone, the ice line, is between 1613, 1737, right? As you can see, look, it was like manufactured kind of in 2002, 2004, and then what'd you do? You rallied back up in 2010. What'd you do? Reverse violently, or bad, majorly. What'd you do? Second time, same thing, right? You reversed majorly there, so that's a big ice line. So between $4.34 and $16, those are the two most major ice lines of this chart right here. So that's where a target would be. A target would definitely be up there. All right, there you go. Anyway. Hope everyone's having a good day.
What up, Mitch? Been a patron for almost 2 years. Appreciate all that you do. Can you look out of X? Peace and love.
Sure, Kegology. Thanks for 20 and thanks for the support over all this time. We'll look at AVAX again. Yep. Wow. U.S. national debt hits $28 trillion for the first time ever. Well, it might as well be 100 trillion at this point. It doesn't matter. It's all, there's just numbers, like fake numbers at this point. So Ross, I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like you requested XLM. You just talking about it. All right, so we're caught up. Now it's time to go back to AVAX. Could I add that to my watch list if we're going to do that? All right, it broke out at 32. We knew 32, 26, 33, 85 was going to be a zone of support resistance that you haven't broken yet. You ran up, tested it. It's a pretty ugly looking shooting star right there. Wow, look at that rejection. But it's still safe, right? Everything above 22.48 is safe on this breakout, on the supply line breakout. So that's it, man. Still like it's below the 200 moving average. It's been a big correction ever since the 11th of February, and it's not made higher highs yet. You got to eventually make a higher high than 30.48, but really you got to break 32 to 33.85 if you really want to see this thing take off and attempt a major rally. All right, it's set up well, but if no one buys, no one buys. On the divergence, the divergence got you the breakout, but that's as high as it's taken you. That's it. Yes, we now have a confirmed breakout on AVAX, but you haven't made a higher high and you haven't broken any horizontal line resistance that you have to do if you want to hit the targets. Okay?
Could we look at Dash USD Plaza?
That's it for AVAX. What's up, Mr. THQ? Yep, Dash. So that little mini wedge and broke out, and now 211 was once resistance from history. It's now support. Very strong price action at a critical area. Critical area. I think I plotted this on the daily or weekly. 211's not a joke. And again, you've sprung and you're back testing the spring and it looks similar to Zcash. Okay, if this holds, I think your target is 255 here at the top of the pattern, at least where traders set it up on 24th of February. I think it's probably where you're headed. And the 280 after that, if you're talking about major resistance from history, from like the ice lines, 280 from here. So you hold 211, really bullish. So it could be an interesting way to size up risk here. Unfortunately, you see these wicks, scam wicks, you know, that could stop you out, but one could just, again, if Bitcoin catches bids today, which, again, the daily looks pretty freaking good on Bitcoin again. I mean, just stops below the previous little wicks and the ice line of 211, and, you know, you could play conservatively, going for the top of the wedge here at 256. 3.89 to 1. You could even move that stop down a little bit more. 3.27 to 1, fine. And then second target 280. Whatever you're playing it conservative, Dash, Zcash look pretty freaking good. Yeah, they do, man. Bullish convergence, a high on price, a higher high on price, and higher levels of positive momentum. There's nothing bearish about that. And your oscillators are fine. But you have to have Bitcoin. Bitcoin has to play ball for, I think, Zcash and Dash to actually play out. So pray for Bitcoin. If you want to see Dash at higher levels, that's about it, man. 256, 280 would be the targets here. All right? Here's your Dash, Mr. THQ. Kind of like Zcash a little bit better, but Dash still not bad. Beautiful Bitcoin chart, man. So we've done it, man. We've done it. I figured we could get 1,000 likes for the 50,000 YouTube stream. I mean, we'll have a devoted 50,000 sub stream for the bread and the overlay and stuff, but I'm just saying, like, the stream I hit 50K on YouTube, I can't even get 1,000 likes. Gah.
Daily, what do you think Cup and Ham?
On the daily, I don't know. Thanks, Fishhead. Well, that played out. Remember that time when it made a lot more sense? It was much nicer. Composite Man was acquiring his position, broke a major resistance and ran up to all-time highs before pulling back. Hit a 1272 fib extension before reversing. Nice. Is that a daily cut with handle? Could be. Pretty steep drop off though. Yeah, I mean, could be cut with handle stuff. Yeah, hidden bullish divergence argument, really strong, becoming really strong. Yeah, KHC could be impending a continuation of the upside in time if you hold here long enough. Now, I think anything above 132 is really bullish. If you fall below 132, that's where things start getting a little weird. Okay, so yeah, higher high, cut with handle. If anything, I think you're talking about like the zone here between 186 and $2. That's the major resistance where if you break that, you could go into insane. You go to insane levels. So you just paint that little zone here. Anything above that is moon time. So yeah, Fishhead. Kind of tough to be like, oh, it's time to enter now. But I mean, if this keeps up, right? If Bitcoin actually respects the TA on the daily now, then why could these S coins not continue their runs they've been on? Why could it not? This isn't a long-term life cycle uptrend. It has only made higher highs, higher lows every single time now. So why would it not? Kind of looks like it already back tested 132 as support on that wick. February 23rd is now above it. So just one more time. I mean, it's kind of, is it a cut with handle? It looks okay. You don't have to label these. You don't have to always label. Yeah, I mean, cut with handle, man. It's correction. And you know, like the break, so you're in the dead middle of a zone, right? Between 130 and 186 to $2 is kind of like flip a coin within. But right? The context zoomed out is, wow, really bullish trend, a nice correction. How much did it pull back? You know, from its new all-time high to its lowest point, it dropped 45%. It lost 45% of its value in 10 days. So you can't say that's not a sale. And now all that's happening is the hidden bullish divergence. So the TA ends up becoming respected on this if this development actually holds true. Then impending price action continuation to the upside is being implied. That's it. That is it on KNC. Like some others, like BAT is implying the exact same thing on the daily and looks really good. Here you go, fish head man. All right. So you're just not in bad shape. Bitcoin, it's like.
And then, just like that,
Bitcoin on the daily started looking actually really good again. Pretty freaking good again, all right? Yeah. I don't even know how I missed that one. Sure. We've been here. Yeah, Kinder Morgan holding an ice line at 1473. Very important. It's unbelievably important. And you've now back tested the breakout of the ice line. You've sprung your back testing the spring, but man, look at the local high right there, man. That's like the hidden bullish divergence played out. It's like energy. This isn't, of course, it's energy. It's like this one looks like Chevron and Exxon Mobil. So just part of that same industry, that same sector, played out. And you're not making higher highs yet. You ended up just making bearish convergence. It's all the if game now. I mean, really, it could fall below 1473, and as long as it makes a higher low than 1381, the previous discernible swing low on the daily, it's in the uptrend still. So, right, it's not easy, but I mean, anything above 1473 is bullish, dude. Because look what's happened in history on this ice line. When you break above 1473 for real and you hold it long enough, you eventually run up every time to like $18, right? 1823. Well, I mean, look what happened when you got back above it. February 2016, you ran up to $18 minimum, got all the way to a high point of 1931. So same here. Like, just think the longer it stays above that, the higher the probability becomes you eventually go on a huge markup to at least fill the gap from June of last year. Look at that gap fill, 1694. That would be the target, the first target here. Then 1823, then 1931. All right, for more gap fills up there on KMI. So I can't tell you, like with certainty, oh, it's going up, man. But I'll tell you what it's doing, how it's holding this is extremely good. And the longer it's above this, the more bullish I think it becomes and stays. I don't like the lower high that was just painted, but maybe it was just you had to back test first. So you're springing, you're back testing a spring quietly. Shh. That's it, man. And even if it falls below the ice line, the trend is still in a midterm uptrend until it falls below 1382. All right, so that's it, dude. All right. All right, like a demand line there. It's almost like, hey, symmetrical triangle stuff. You're gaining price contraction, but you know, with context, it's actually really good how it's holding something from a long time ago, history. Come on. The energy keeps mooning. This is going to do the same thing, all right? Here you go, dude. But I think the argument can be made for a lot of energy assets doing similar stuff. Exit them, oh my god! Alright, I didn't know, man. I didn't know if you were actually just saying you liked it. Oh yeah, still, the same analysis from yesterday is bullish, right? It's still bullish.
Please RT Mitch.
Roll Tide, thanks for the $100, $101 today, Ross. Impending price action continuation. The upside is being implied still. 4 hour looks good. Yep, but look at this. You're so close, man. So freaking close. Look at this. Look where XLM is, chat. You hear this? XLM's above that high from January 6th. Just barely, but you can see it. Let me scale it out. You're above it, and you're out of room, right? Consecutive higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. You just broke it. You back tested it. Okay, now it's like you are running out of room. And the supply line's there. If you break that supply line, man, I'm thinking your first target still on XLM is like 52 cents, then 58 cents. That's it. That's XLM still looks good, man. All right. I wish there was more to it. We already did the TA on it. It's just we're revisiting it, and it still looks better than it did kind of yesterday, based on back above this. Okay. Bueller. Sorry. Playing DJ is not easy. All right, have your alert set up on XLM. Poised for a breakout. Daily's implying continuation to the upside, and you're just butting up against the supply line. If Bitcoin performs, XLM's going to have a real good time. If Bitcoin dumps, XLM's going to have a real bad time. Nothing's going to play out. That's it. It's very simple. All right, crypto looking interesting. That daily though, the daily sticks out. The daily gives you a little bit more confidence to believe the rally would continue on Bitcoin and many alts. Okay, it's the daily. It's not the 4 hour, it's not the 60 minute, it's not the weekly. The daily is strong looking for now. Things can change, and the time to worry would be if Bitcoin ever got a daily close below where traders opened on March 1st, which was the beginning of the engulfing candle, right? That's when we know this engulfing candle reversal is invalid. It has not done that, not even close. So, indecision yesterday, so we can engulf today. All right, so thanks so much for getting me over the goal line, 50K. Been live for going on 2 hours. Thanks for all the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Just another stream, right?
This song, smiley face.
It's good, right? It's too loud. Sorry. So I'll be back. Till next time, respect the TA.
name is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.